Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick little review of something very special. During my hiatus and channel break, I was still collecting Bakugan, especially from the second generation, to fill out a few collections, one of which I've already shown on the channel, being the fusion sets. So I thought I would go ahead and continue that kind of path and show off the rest of the collection. And then the next up being the 1 in 1000 Geogan. So these are pretty easy to come by on eBay, surprisingly enough. But yeah, I went ahead and I got both because they're kind of, I don't know, they're probably the easiest limited edition Bakugan to get from the second generation. The others are kind of locked into, 1 in 500 or tournament or prizes, if you will. So yeah, this is the Geogan Pyrus VIPERAGON. I have already unboxed it because I had it in the case along with all of my elementals. But here's just a quick look at the packaging. The only real difference is, of course, you're going to get that 1 in 1000 limited edition stamp, as well as foiling on the packaging for the character art. Which really makes the boxes, the card itself, worth keeping. I do want to find a way to somehow frame it one day, maybe finish cutting the plastic shell off, flattening out the inside, and then maybe framing it side by side, but I'm not really sure. Other than that, though, you get a standard gate card, which was a little disappointing, but it did include a nice little certificate of authenticity. It says, "Congratulations, you have received a legendary rare premium edition Pyrus VIPERAGON." Gives you a couple of different languages, but something really neat. It's kind of cool that they included that. The back of the card also looks really nice. And then for the Geogan card itself, it is the same as the standard Pyrus VIPERAGON, except you do get it foil. So a little nicer, I suppose. But the same stats, so 5 energy for 1600 B power, 5 damage, and then victory you get 7 energy. So a really good combo for VIPERAGON would be to turn 3, so 3 energy for Song of Fire. Gives you 5 energy into VIPERAGON. Obviously, turn 3 you have a high chance to win when your base is 16. So then you're going to get 7 energy to use after the brawl for hero cards or anything else, potentially Baku gear for other Bakugan. But yeah, super strong. Probably one of the most usable Geogan in my opinion, at least for like a ramp strategy. Pyrus could really make good use of this VIPERAGON, and I know it's really hard to get a good look of it in the sleeve, so I will kind of take it out. It did have a few scuffs, out of the box, unfortunately, but for the most part, it looks stunning. Really nice, and it even has like a little special set stamp right there, which is hard to make out, but it's like a little bee, which I know the other ones came in the Secret of Geogan set. But yeah, really nice, really good card. Again, 2 little special things. You get the certificate, you get the special card itself. But here is the prize, right? This is where it's all at. The actual figure. So the limited edition Geogan got some special metallic line work. Both of them have it, so the VIPERAGON has it. It's hard to tell, but it's along the outside of the Bakugan. It does take place of the other paintwork, I suppose, right there around the faction symbol. You can see it. But yeah, otherwise, glittery plastic, so that is really nice. They kind of made it a little special. And then you get metallic paint. So almost like a pseudo-diamond, pseudo-elemental type deal. Just a max rarity piece, right? So a lot of detail. A lot of care into these in particular rather than just normal Bakugan on the set line. So here is the date stamp for anyone interested, just to kind of get a general idea of when these were manufactured. And then let's take a look. So popping it out, and here we go. This is, of course, the Pyrus VIPERAGON, and it looks really nice. The glittery plastic I really like on Pyrus, and of course Aquas for the Stardogs. But it just looks really cool. The metallic paint really pops nicely. Ton of detail. No bleeding or mess ups like you commonly see in Bakugan. Even the little claws are painted gold. The eyes and little, I guess, gills maybe, of VIPERAGON's heads are also done. And yeah, apparently in the game you're supposed to hold these a card length above and then drop them, but that will not be done with these. Obviously these are for collection only. Really nice Bakugan. So to close up, you're just going to want to fold in the head and then wrap the tail around. Same for the other head, fold down and close on top. And the wings hold everything in position. Funny enough though, the Geogan even have peg holes for Nanogon and Baku Gear, which I guess you can play them on the Geogan, but they'll just, well, the Baku Gear will be removed at end of turn because the Geogan goes away, and then you do use your Nanogon, but the peg holes are there. That is hilarious. I guess that is one way to combo out, if you will, but at least it can be represented in the figures no matter what you play. Just an amazing figure. Really, really awesome. Really good score. You know, it was a decent pickup. I actually have paid more for Viloc Ultra and the Darkest Sabra than I did for both the Pyrus VIPERAGON and the Aqua Stardogs. So I think that says something right there. I'm not sure what that says, but definitely something. However, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel for more Bakugan and tabletop content. And until next time, stay safe, drum up, and throw the bread.